Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to be here today to discuss a very important topic. Today, we'll be exploring the comprehensive governance and management of Power Platform environments. The full title is Strategies, Tools, and Best Practices for Security, Compliance, and Efficient Application Lifecycle Management. Over the course of this presentation, we'll cover key strategies, useful tools, and best practices to help you manage your Power Platform environments effectively. I'm looking forward to sharing insights that can help you optimize security, ensure compliance, and streamline application management. Let's get started. Let's take a closer look at the Admin Center overview. This is where you can efficiently govern and manage your Power Platform environments. You can access the Admin Center by visiting https://admin, Power Platform, Microsoft.com/. This central location helps you streamline governance and keep control over all your platform resources. One of the key benefits is the streamlined governance access it provides. As an administrator, you'll be able to view detailed analytics, which are crucial for monitoring usage and performance across your environments. You can also set policies to govern data and access, ensuring compliance and security. Managing user roles is also straightforward here, so you can assign appropriate permissions and maintain proper security boundaries. Finally, the Admin Center acts as a central hub for managing everything, from your environments to capacity planning and security settings. It consolidates all these management tasks into one intuitive interface, making it easier to maintain a secure, efficient, and well-governed Power Platform. This is essential for maintaining control as your platform grows and evolves. Now, let's look at how comprehensive governance and management come into play across Power Platform environments. These tools are essential for helping us maintain compliance, optimize how resources are used, and ensure that organizational standards are consistently enforced everywhere. When we talk about compliance and optimization, we're really focusing on configuring policies that control key aspects like data loss prevention, environment creation, and resource allocation. These policies are crucial because they help us prevent data leaks and make sure resources are allocated efficiently. Next, we have the analytics dashboards. These are powerful tools that give us detailed insights into the health of our environments. From capacity utilization to user activity, these dashboards help us understand how our environments are performing and identify areas for improvement. Finally, managing environments effectively is vital. It's about creating environments that suit different needs and managing them so they stay aligned with our governance standards. All of these elements, policy configuration, analytics, and environment management, work together to give us control, visibility, and confidence in how we operate within the Power Platform. Let's talk about solutions for ALM, specifically focusing on the comprehensive governance and management of Power Platform environments. One of the most critical aspects here is role-based access control. This is essential for maintaining both security and operational integrity within your environment. Managing access controls effectively is key to protecting sensitive data and ensuring that users only have the permissions necessary for their roles. It's about striking the right balance, giving users enough access to do their jobs, but not so much that it creates security risks. Understanding the different user roles within the Power Platform is fundamental. For example, you have environment admins who oversee the entire environment, makers who create and customize apps, and system administrators who handle system-level configurations. Knowing who has what level of access helps you enforce security policies, streamline governance, and keep your environment organized. Remember, the goal here is to align permissions with responsibilities, ensuring both security and efficiency across your Power Platform environments. Let's talk about the importance of avoiding building mission-critical applications in the default environment. Doing so helps us reduce risks and ensures greater stability for our key applications. The default environment is a shared space, so keeping critical apps separate minimizes potential issues that could disrupt business operations. Next, it's essential to assign environment roles carefully. Proper role assignment allows us to control who can make changes and access sensitive data. Coupling this with data loss prevention policies is vital to safeguard our data and manage how apps behave. This way, we can prevent accidental data leaks and enforce security standards across our environments. Finally, establishing dedicated environments for development, testing, and production early in the project lifecycle is a best practice. It creates a structured approach to app development, ensuring that each phase is isolated and controlled. This setup not only improves quality, but also streamlines the deployment process, making our overall Power Platform management more effective and secure. Now, let's move on to Slide 6, which focuses on the Building Approvals Toolkit, specifically the comprehensive governance and management of Power Platform environments. One of the most critical aspects here is regularly reviewing and managing the environment lifecycle. This means consistently checking on your environments to optimize costs, ensuring you're not overspending, and maintaining performance so everything runs smoothly. It's about staying proactive rather than reactive. Next, we have lifecycle management. When provisioning new environments, it's essential to think about scalability and security from the start. You want environments that can grow with your needs, but also adhere to your organization's security policies. This balanced approach helps prevent issues down the line and keeps everything aligned with governance standards. Finally, following clear naming conventions is key. Using consistent and descriptive names helps everyone understand the purpose of each environment at a glance, and also indicates where it is in its life cycle. Clear naming conventions reduce confusion and improve overall management, making your Power Platform environment more organized and easier to oversee. All these practices, regular reviews, thoughtful provisioning, and clear naming, tie together to form a solid governance framework that supports your organization's goals and keeps your Power Platform environment healthy and secure. Let's talk about implementing error logging, which is essential for maintaining a secure and reliable Power Platform environment. Proper governance and management are key to ensuring everything runs smoothly and securely. One of the most important aspects is making sure we have the right role assignments and that policies are enforced consistently. This helps prevent unauthorized access or data leakage, which can be costly and damaging. Next, we want to be cautious about environment sprawl. Limiting the creation of unnecessary environments helps keep our setup manageable and reduces potential security risks. It's all about maintaining control and avoiding complexity. Finally, it's best not to use the default environment for critical applications. The default environment lacks the necessary isolation, which can lead to management challenges and potential security issues. Instead, creating dedicated, isolated environments for important projects is a much safer approach. By focusing on these points, we strengthen our governance and ensure a more secure, controlled Power Platform ecosystem. When working within the Power Platform, it's always best practice to build everything within a solution, even if it's just for quick or temporary work. This approach helps us maintain consistency across our environments and makes it easier to keep track of changes over time. By doing so, we ensure that our work is organized and traceable, which is crucial for managing complex projects. Solutions play a key role here. They enable us to control different versions of our apps, automate deployments, and even roll back to previous versions if needed. This not only streamlines our development process, but also makes it more reliable, reducing the risk of errors. Finally, packaging our apps, flows, and tables into solutions is essential for effective application lifecycle management, or ALM. This allows us to manage the entire lifecycle of our applications more efficiently, from development to deployment and maintenance, ensuring everything stays aligned and under control as our projects evolve. Let's talk about understanding release plans and how they fit into the comprehensive governance and management of your Power Platform environments. One of the key aspects here is leveraging both managed and unmanaged solutions appropriately. Managed solutions are great for controlling distribution and modification rights, especially when you want to protect your intellectual property or maintain control over updates. Unmanaged solutions, on the other hand, are useful during development and for customization purposes. Moving on, it's important to consider layering solutions. By separating core functionality from customizations, you make updates and maintenance much smoother. Layering solutions helps you isolate changes, reduce risks, and simplify troubleshooting. Finally, grouping related components within solutions is a best practice for supporting collaboration across teams. When components are logically grouped, deployment becomes more straightforward, and everyone understands how different parts fit together. This approach ultimately makes your release management more organized and efficient, aligning with your overall governance strategy. Now, let's talk about testing deployments in non-production environments before we make any changes to our live systems. This step is crucial because it allows us to identify and fix issues early, ensuring that when we do deploy to production, everything runs smoothly. Next, we want to emphasize the importance of using solution versioning and backup strategies. By maintaining proper version control and backups, we can safely roll back to a previous state if something unexpected happens during deployment. This acts as a safety net and reduces the risk of data loss or system downtime. Finally, deploying solutions systematically is key. Instead of rushing through updates, we should follow a structured process that minimizes downtime and errors. This approach not only improves stability, but also helps us manage changes more effectively, ultimately supporting a robust governance and management strategy across our Power Platform environments. Now, let's talk about engaging with the community through comprehensive governance and management of Power Platform environments. This slide highlights that having a solid foundational resource is crucial for organizations that want to scale effectively and maintain control. The kit we're referring to offers dashboards and automation tools designed to help you manage adoption rates, monitor the health of your environments, and enforce policies consistently. Think of it as your command center, giving you the visibility and control needed to keep everything running smoothly. One of the most valuable components is the Microsoft COE Starter Kit, which is free to install. It provides deep insights into how your platform is used, tracks maker activity, and ensures you're compliant with governance policies. Overall, the key takeaway here is that leveraging these tools not only supports growth, but also helps you stay on top of governance, making sure your Power Platform environment remains secure, efficient, and aligned with your organization's goals. Now, moving on to slide 12, let's talk about how we can use data to drive our decisions and make the most of our resources. When we analyze the data from our Power Platform environments, it helps us identify key trends, such as how widely our tools are being adopted and where there might be shadow IT risks, those unmanaged applications that can pose security concerns. These insights are crucial because they point us toward areas where we can improve, whether that's enhancing user training or tightening governance. The COE Starter Kit really makes this easier by providing detailed reports on app and flow usage, showing who's contributing, and giving us a clear picture of the environment's overall health. And don't forget, the Admin Center's analytics and policies give us even more visibility, enabling us to set policies and monitor compliance effectively. Overall, leveraging this data allows us to make smarter, more informed decisions that optimize our resources and ensure our Power Platform environment stays secure and efficient. Now, let's look at how comprehensive governance and management of Power Platform environments can really streamline our work. By implementing these practices, we reduce manual overhead, which means less repetitive work for our teams. This also leads to greater consistency in governance, ensuring everyone follows the same standards. The kit we're discussing supports automated notifications, so you're promptly alerted about any issues or necessary actions. It also offers remediation workflows to automatically resolve common problems and policy checks to make sure organizational standards are consistently enforced. This support for organizational standards means we can automate key governance processes like environment provisioning, policy enforcement, and compliance monitoring. Using the Center of Excellence kit, we can set these processes to run smoothly and reliably, freeing up our teams to focus on more strategic tasks. Finally, when it comes to admin center roles and security, having clear role definitions and security controls is crucial. They help us manage access effectively and protect our environments. Overall, these tools and practices are essential for maintaining a secure, compliant, and well-governed Power Platform ecosystem. Let's talk about how centralized approvals play a crucial role in managing your Power Platform environments. When approvals are centralized, it becomes much easier to generate reports and handle escalations quickly and efficiently. This means that any issues or delays can be addressed faster, helping keep everything on track. A unified approvals process also boosts transparency across teams. Everyone understands where things stand, which helps speed up workflows and keeps decisions consistent. This consistency is key to maintaining good governance and avoiding confusion. To make this work smoothly, I recommend developing or adopting a centralized approvals flow. This streamlines decision-making, reduces duplicated efforts, and ensures that all teams are aligned. When we implement these best practices, we not only improve efficiency, but also strengthen overall governance, making sure that our Power Platform environments are well managed and compliant. Let's talk about environments and how to avoid common pitfalls. A key part of this is comprehensive governance and management of your Power Platform environments. Ensuring proper oversight helps prevent issues down the line. One effective way to do this is by training your users on the approval process. When users understand how and why approvals are needed, you'll see increased adoption and greater efficiency across your organization. It's about making the process seamless and clear so everyone knows their role. To further boost efficiency, leverage the built-in templates and connectors available within Power Platform. These tools can significantly speed up deployment, saving you time and effort while maintaining consistency. And don't forget about setting up your approvals toolkit. Integrate it smoothly with your existing Power Platform solutions and flows. This integration helps streamline approval workflows and ensures everything works together cohesively, which is vital for maintaining control and agility. Overall, these strategies, training, leveraging templates, and integrating tools are all about creating a well-managed environment. They support the broader goal of effective governance, enabling your platform to deliver maximum value while minimizing risks. Now, let's talk about some solutions around packaging strategies, specifically focusing on comprehensive governance and management of Power Platform environments. One key aspect is maintaining detailed audit trails. This is crucial for compliance and governance because it provides clear visibility into who approved what and when. It's about creating a transparent record that supports accountability and audit readiness. Next, we have escalation paths. These are essential for managing requests that are delayed or rejected. Having a structured escalation process ensures that issues are addressed promptly, helping us resolve matters in a timely manner and keep projects on track. Finally, the Approvals Toolkit plays a vital role in our overall strategy. It supports comprehensive reporting, giving us insights into approval statuses, timelines, and outcomes. This level of reporting helps us monitor the approval process effectively, identify bottlenecks, and improve our governance practices overall. Together, these strategies form a robust framework that supports secure, compliant, and efficient management of Power Platform environments, aligning perfectly with our broader goal of empowering users while maintaining control. Let's talk about the importance of standardizing error management across your Power Platform environments. Consider using the error flow template, which helps to streamline and simplify how you capture errors in your solutions. By having a consistent approach, troubleshooting becomes much more efficient. Effective error logging is a critical part of this process. It not only speeds up troubleshooting, but also enhances your support response times. The key is to gather detailed logs, think error messages, timestamps, and input values, using tools like Dataverse, Azure Tables, or Log Analytics. These mechanisms give you the insights needed to quickly identify and resolve issues. And remember, managing solutions involves deployment and rollback strategies. Ensuring you have these processes in place helps maintain stability and control as you update or revert changes. Overall, standardizing error capture and leveraging proper logging mechanisms are vital for maintaining a reliable and well-governed Power Platform environment. Let's talk about comprehensive governance and management of your Power Platform environments. One of the key areas to focus on is being cautious with embedded connections in shared flows. These connections can sometimes lead to unintended access if not properly managed, so it's important to review and monitor them carefully. Support for service principal-owned flows is another critical point. Using service principals helps enhance security, especially for unattended automation processes, because it reduces reliance on individual user credentials. Similarly, employing service accounts for shared or automated flows can significantly improve both security and manageability. These accounts provide a controlled way to handle automation tasks without exposing personal credentials. Finally, it's essential to maintain visibility into all the connections used across your Power Platform environment. Knowing who owns each connection helps you ensure proper oversight and quick identification of any potential security issues. Putting all these practices together strengthens your overall governance, making your environment more secure, manageable, and aligned with best practices. All right, let's look at the timeline for our governance automation COE. As you can see here, we're dividing our efforts into two main waves. Wave 1 is scheduled to run from April through September, with previews starting as early as January. This early preview phase is crucial because it allows us to test and refine our governance tools before the full rollout. When planning for this wave, I recommend using the release planner to keep track of milestones and progress. Also, be sure to refer to the release notes regularly. They'll give you important updates and details about what's new or changing. Moving on to Wave 2, it spans from October to March. The previews for this phase will begin in July, giving us a good lead time to prepare for the full deployment. Overall, this timeline helps us manage the rollouts systematically, ensuring we have ample opportunity to test, gather feedback, and adjust our approach. It's all about making sure our Power Platform environments are governed effectively, securely, and efficiently throughout these phases. Now, let's take a closer look at the Approvals Toolkit, how to set it up and use it effectively. One of the reasons I recommend XRM Toolbox is because it's free and highly extensible, making it a must-have for both power users and administrators. Its flexibility means you can tailor it to fit your specific management needs without additional costs. When we talk about popular tools within XRM Toolbox, FetchXML Builder stands out. This tool really simplifies the process of creating and testing queries, saving you time and reducing errors. As for key features, XRM Toolbox supports bulk data updates, which is a huge time saver when managing large datasets. It also offers metadata management to help you keep your system organized, and plug-in tracing to troubleshoot and optimize your customizations. All these capabilities come together to streamline your administrative tasks and improve overall governance. To sum up, XRM Toolbox is a powerful, community-built suite that enhances your ability to govern and manage Dataverse and Dynamics CRM environments effectively. It's an essential utility that empowers you to handle complex tasks more efficiently, ensuring your environment stays healthy and well-managed. Now, let's talk about how community engagement can really accelerate your learning and keep you up to date. When you participate in community groups, like the Dynamics User Group, TechFluent, or even local D365 meetups, you're not just sharing experiences, you're actively solving challenges and learning from others, successes and mistakes. It's a fantastic way to stay ahead of the curve. Engaging with these communities also means you're continuously expanding your knowledge base. Think about all the blogs, YouTube channels, forums, and user groups out there. These resources are like having a vast ecosystem at your fingertips, ready to help you deepen your understanding of the Power Platform. Overall, staying connected through collaboration isn't just beneficial, it's essential for keeping pace with new features, best practices, and innovative solutions. It's about turning what can sometimes be a solo effort into a collective journey of growth and discovery. Now, let's talk about how these tools enable capturing comprehensive error information, which is crucial for diagnosing and resolving issues more quickly. When an error occurs, having detailed logs allows us to understand exactly what went wrong and why. For example, with Dataverse, we can store error records along with detailed metadata like timestamps and input values. This helps us trace back to the specific moment and context in which the error happened. Azure Tables offer a scalable storage solution, especially useful when dealing with large volumes of error data. As your environment grows, this ensures you can log everything without performance issues. Log Analytics takes things a step further by providing powerful querying and visualization capabilities. This allows us to analyze error trends over time, identify recurring issues, and prioritize fixes more effectively. In essence, effective error logging is vital for maintaining reliable Power Platform solutions. It helps us troubleshoot faster, improve stability, and ultimately deliver better experiences for users. So, these tools form a key part of our overall governance and management strategy, ensuring that we can keep our environments healthy and responsive. Let's talk about error logging best practices. First, integrating logging with Dataverse is crucial because it allows us to centralize all error data, making it easier to analyze issues across different solutions. This centralization is key for effective troubleshooting and ensuring our Power Platform environments run smoothly. By combining these tools, we not only gain robust monitoring capabilities, but also enable proactive maintenance. Instead of reacting after a problem occurs, we can identify and address potential issues early, minimizing downtime and disruptions. Moving on, centralized error analysis is simplified using the error flow template. This template automates error capture within Power Automate flows, making the process seamless and consistent. Automation here saves time and reduces manual effort, ensuring no errors slip through the cracks. Finally, standardizing data capture through error logging templates and frameworks is essential. When we adopt consistent methods for logging errors, it becomes much easier to analyze and compare issues across different applications. This standardization supports more efficient troubleshooting and helps us maintain high quality across our entire Power Platform environment. Now, let's talk about how we can strengthen our ownership and security when managing Power Platform environments. One of the key aspects is analyzing error patterns. By regularly reviewing logs, we can spot recurring issues that may be affecting the stability of our solutions. This proactive approach helps us improve overall reliability. It's equally important to ensure that sensitive data is protected. When reviewing logs, we need to make sure that any confidential information is masked or excluded, so we stay compliant with security policies. This keeps our data secure and our users' trust intact. Setting up notifications for critical errors is another vital step. With automated alerts, we can respond quickly to issues as they arise, minimizing downtime and impact. It's all about being proactive rather than reactive. To make analysis easier, we should centralize our logs in a unified repository, such as Dataverse or Azure Tables. This simplifies access and allows us to perform more efficient investigations. Finally, when capturing logs, it's essential to include detailed context like error messages, timestamps, user inputs, and environment details. These details provide a comprehensive picture, helping us troubleshoot effectively and improve our solutions continuously. All these practices together help us maintain strong governance, security, and operational excellence across our Power Platform environments.